What is going on, lads? What is going on? Simon, first in. Good evening. After that DMP week of a mess of a game week, none of this upcoming game week. Yeah, I mean, MLS midweeks are always a recipe or a potential recipe for disaster, unfortunately. And yeah, I was subject to that last night, as it sounds like you were, unfortunately. Sig, what's going on, mate? Alex, Ian, let's go, lads. Only had 5 players playing today, by the way. Time. Love it. What's going on, Tom? What's going on, lads? Come on then, some lineup building. We haven't done a live one for a little while, have we? Obviously, Euros is done now, behind us, Copa, all that fun stuff, back into, European football and stuff. And yeah, I'm buzzing for it. Should be really fun. Should be really, really fun. Tobias, what's going on, mate? Annoying that I've had to do this at the same time as Laird stream, because I do like watching Laird stream, but I'll obviously have to just watch it after. But yeah. Sorry, Laird. Right, Siggy's up first. Now, I did put a little message in. Some of you caught it, some of you didn't. I am having to cut lineups back a little bit for the time being, down to 2 lineups per request. With the the little influx of new managers we had recently, it won't be the same every game week. Like midweeks will probably be okay, but we'll have to obviously just see it, see how it goes week by week. But yeah, so like for example, Siggy's put under 23 all star 240 4-man. I'm not gonna do the 4-man just because it obviously picks itself. I think I didn't really explain. I don't know if I explained that in the message, but most of the time if I'm building third lineups for people, it's not always the case, but a lot of the time it is just like leftovers. So it's a bit like, well, I don't really need to be doing that. They kind of pick themselves. I know there's a like captaincy to be picked, if that makes sense, but a lot of the time it doesn't really matter. Simon's back being a member. What's going on, Si? Welcome to Unique with the 3% next to his name. So Simon's back. Appreciate it. Just brought back Yuito after he took a little summer break from my gallery. Yeah, I guess you sold on a high, hopefully, Tobe. Back in on a lower price, maybe. If there's a background noise, lads, I'm sorry. There's grass being cut and all sorts going on. What's going on, mate? Proper football coming back. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. Okay, so Big Vincent Muller. L15 at 0 could be really useful in 240, by the way, Sig. But I guess if you want to play under 23s, then, don't let me tell you not to. But you do look like you have a nice little rig for under 23 this weekend. So I would definitely be taking advantage of that. Tanaka's been really good. His AA game has really shown a lot of promise. I mean, I think you probably do have to back Tanaka. I don't know much about this Holt guy, if I'm being completely honest, but I guess they were in the 2nd division last year, so they're not going to have any scores, are they? Which is fair enough. So, yeah, not much to go off for him. But I guess when he was in the league, oh no, there was a few games. That's weird. They wasn't showing up. He does look pretty decent, to be fair. I mean, the matchup isn't great. I mean, neither matchups are good, if we're being honest. I mean, Tanaka probably gets the mid spot. It's just the extra position. Do you go Simsia or do you go someone else? Just catching up on the chat, lads. The under 23 team wouldn't be great. I just want to play it. Fair enough. Yeah, that's all good, Tobe. I don't think there's going to be that many good under 23 teams in general this weekend. So you're probably in a good position. What do I think of Gallagher? Maybe I want to buy him. I think surely Gallagher moves. It feels like there's too many midfielders at Chelsea, right? Yes, Tobe. Member for 3 months. Love that, mate. Really tough game for AAB. FCN should be good even without Shredder up. Okay. Cam, what's going on, mate? Yeah, I'm thinking Krista's my extra. He takes sets and pens. Okay. Where's he to? This guy. Yeah, I mean, if you fancy him away to Silkeborg, I know Silkeborg aren't great, are they? So I can probably get behind that. I think captaincy has to be either Tua Kaveen or Hajam. Hajam seems to be the obvious one at home, I would say, in that fixture. I think it's a defensive captaincy there for me. And then All-Star. All-Star, what we got? Ichamori is our only keeper, so that one's nice and easy. Ooh, we got Big Vavro. Eduardo. We've got Malin. Savio's got to get in. Yeah, Savio's got to be in with a shout of starting here, hasn't he? Home fixture against Frontal. Cecilia Matson. It's got to be Cecilia Matson, hasn't it? Savarino, Larson, yeah. It's double forward. And then it's just defender. Sho Sasaki hasn't really shown too much recently. But matchup's not terrible, is it? This John Woon guy is actually not terrible either. But clean sheet percentages aren't insanely good. But that's okay. Merlin could be the Xiao. I know there's not much past scores to go off. But matchup-wise, that is on par with the Frontale, Sanfrecce game. Merlin's a weird one though, isn't he? Our Prem stack's the best idea for classic EPL comp. No, I don't think you have to have a full stack of the same team. No, not necessarily, Ollie. Ajam, 2 assists, 1 goal in pre-season. Think he can be very good under 23. That sounds good to me, mate. I'm down with that. Yeah, defender here. I mean, the obvious, like the safer choice is Sho Sasaki, right? But if you fancy a bit of potential Copenhagen smash with Maatsen, then Melling could be the shout. I don't know if I'm as confident in that one. So I think Sho Sasaki probably gets the nod. And as captaincy goes, it's got to be Cecilia for me. Maatsen's in with a shout as well, but I think Cecilia's just a little bit more punchy. And first game of the season, you know, there might be a bit of rust and whatever. So, Paulson, Sigurd played at left wing one of those matches. Oh, interesting. Amiri and Pepperloo, best 2 choices for mids. What, for champ? Not the best 2 choices, but they're 2 good choices, yeah. They're 2 good choices. Right, next up we've got Simon. Simon wants Challenger Rare in season times 2. Love to see it. What have we got? 2 Division 2s and a Division 4. Come on then. Lots of good teams are playing each other this weekend, which is quite annoying for my own gallery. It looks like you've not got that worry as much, which is kind of fun. Interesting. Matt Freeze. I mean, Stuva stands out marginally, but fucking Charlotte are a good team. And Vancouver, as much as I'd want to play Takayoko as well, he just doesn't get clean sheets. Vancouver, not that good defensively. Now, AA-wise, it's obviously Matt Freeze, really. But they are away to Orlando, and they're in very good form. So, Bogush away to Seattle, yeah. Does anyone know what happened to Santi last night? Like, is that just still an unknown? Orlando on fire. I know that's my big worry there. This boy's on fire as well. Big Max Avstan. What a player. Navarro stinking the place out as per usual. Bongo hasn't really been on it last couple. Good fixture though at home to San Jose. Well, we need an in-season card here really, so it's either we back Columbus away. I think I'm backing Columbus away over LAFC away. Oh, am I though? Seattle are on good form, man, at home. They're on really good form. Whereas I can just see Atlanta definitely conceding a couple of goals there. You know what I might do? It's annoying because I'd love to have a Stuva in season, but it might not matter too much. It's just the defender choice then becomes an issue. Because we then are breaking up a couple of potential stacks, which is quite annoying. Charlotte looked real good last night. Hagen had a sleeper matchup against Charlotte. Oh, against Atlanta. Santi was load management, interesting. So we'll have Santi this weekend. Nice. Anyone still in shock? Anyone still in shock from it to comment? What's that about, Al? But I'm not doing gallery reviews today. I'll be doing them next week, mate. Yeah. Yeah, the goalkeeper choice is the one that's really bugging me out here. Like, Hagen's got to play, hasn't he, unfortunately? So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Tom. Oh, the Santi DMP, yeah. Yeah, I think I am a bit more inclined to go Hagen now. Do we have? We don't have an. Oh, yeah, we do have Amundsen. Of course we do. Yeah, I'm a bit more comfortable doing that. Just because Atlanta are just a bit dodgy. Anyways, and Santi away to Orlando. I'm not terribly in love with it, honestly. I'm really not. Catania doesn't really have... He does have a peak, but I'm not confident it comes this weekend. Tillman went off injured, didn't he? Extra position is the next worry. I mean, it's basically Santi. Surely we back Bongo there at home to San Jose Earthquakes. I know he hasn't been on it the last couple, but really capable of 80 plus in a game like that as well. I think I'm going Bongo, you know. Double forward. I just don't know if I'm in love with this LAFC stack, which we can play in the second team, I think, but I just don't know if it's... I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm confident enough to put it in the first lineup, if that makes sense. I think we just back... Do we know if Thiago Martins is... I know he was out last night. Is he kind of back? If not, we can go Risa, I guess. So we're basically back in LAFC and New York there, which I guess we don't need to do. We could go Stuva if we felt like that is better. I know there's no defensive stack, but that's not the end of the world. I'm not like madly worried about that. You just got to think who gets more AA. You'd like to think Matt Freeze does, but does he get the clean sheets? Who knows is the issue there, isn't it? Who knows? I mean, for all we know, there could be goals in all those games, and you know it does then come down to AA. I think I am going to go with Freeze and back him, and go Bogusz captain just because he's probably most 100 capable there. That's what I've come to the conclusion of. Lots of aways, which is something that it's just tough to do. Anyone playing SJ? Yeah, exactly that, Tom. Load management for Martins. Okay, well, either go Martins or Risa. Kind of up to you. I mean, they're both decent players. I don't think there's one that stands out from the other, realistically. Hopefully Gray back. Okay, well, yeah, if you want to go Gray, definitely go Gray. Santi and Martins both 1 yellow off accumulation. Ooh, nice information that is, ATG. What's the information on JFR? Have we got any updates on why I know he took a knock or whatever, wasn't it, last game? But any updates on him being back this weekend, or is that too soon? Next up, we've got Tom, who wants Challenger in season as well, and then 240. Come on then. Freeze away, Kalina away, Clark away, Melia. Is it just Hagen again, potentially? Hagen, Camacho, Hagen, Amundsen type of situation. I guess you do have Fry as well. No, you don't have Fry. Let's just see the mids first. I'm guessing we do have a Puig in here, but he's old season. We need to try and fit Puig in, really, right? He's the one that glues all this together. It's basically, I think it's Puig and Columbus, isn't it? Realistically. And bank on Atlanta being shocking. I'd say that's the play, right? Picked up a late knock there, saving him for STL. One would assume huge game, interesting. Yeah, I think Palencia is back. I think he's not. Yeah, he's done from his yellow cards. Amundsen getting benched. Well, it is tough. Yeah, XD memes. I don't know off the top of my head, mate. I mean, I did a video, didn't I, a couple of weeks ago with I mentioned Amiri, and I do like Pepelu. Yeah, they're two that I do really like. So those are my two cheap ones off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not in champ mind frame right now. I'm in lineup building mind frame, so I need to really lock in, mate. So yeah, but those are the two that I did in the video, and I mean, yeah, there's obviously others that, I could probably think of if I had a little bit of time, but I do need to yeah, get sort of set for this. I mean, Melly at 29 really alleviates a lot of pressure here. So I think at home to St. Louis, you've got to back that as a fixture, really. Midfielders, Why is people not too high on Shonier? He obviously played last night. I know he had an own goal, but he was very unlucky. Surely Shonier plays against Toronto. I don't understand that one. That one's a bit of a weird one for me. Just as far as like why people aren't thinking he's going to start. Okay, Matson, Paintsill. We've got to try and fit Matson and Paintsill in here, really, haven't we? Those are our two, 100 capabilities. 106 points left. Mickey and Mane. I know he gave away a pen last night, which was a bit annoying, wasn't it? Yeah. Brooks Lennon at home to Columbus. I'm not in love with that. Amundsen again. I mean, we have the budget to kind of do what we want, really. Like, what's better, Suzuki or Santi? You probably still... If we fit Santi, and what can we do at 41? Does that work? If that works, that'd be fun, but I don't think we're going to make that work, are we? Yeah, we're just... Amundsen's 44, so... We might have to sack Santi off for now. To be honest, which is sad, but... We could go Suzuki. We fancy him to start. 47 left with after that. Keegan Rosenberry's decent. I don't mind Rosenberry. I can get behind him if we need to. Yeah, I can kind of get behind Rosenberry. Decent fixture. Home to RSL. He'd be busy in that. He is capable of a decent little AA game. Not seen anyone else here that really like stands out. Maybe Farasi, but we can't afford him, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think it is just Rosenberry. And I'd probably captain Paintsill. That's a really good 240 team because of Melia. Like, really solid. I'd be going for at least the middle threshold, if not higher. Genuinely. To be honest. So I'm just catching up on the chat. XD memes is everywhere. It's taking over the gaff. And you know if Thiago Silva starts. Ooh, good question. I don't know. Did Fluminense play midweek? That is a fun 220, isn't it? Heading for a scan here, men in 5, so won't be able to catch it into stream. No worries at all, dear Eager mate. All the best with the scan. Keep us updated in the Discord. Yeah, I mean, if he concedes 3 at home to St. Louis, then you might as well just pack in football because, yeah, I just don't see. I mean, it could happen. Obviously, anything can happen, but you'd like to think it fucking doesn't, don't you? Surely to God. But yeah, come on then. Contender, classic then for Xiao. Ooh, some nice goalkeeper choices. You've got Switzerland back. I mean, Ichimori and Tani are definitely the two that I'll be using there. I just don't know which one first. We have a couple of nice. Let's go Ichimori first. We'll do the Gamba defensive stack. Then we've got Suzuki, Bernarde. You've got lots of Switzerland here. That's interesting. A couple of fun little smashes, is it? Don't mind it. I know this Bernarde. He used to play for Salzburg, didn't he? That could be a decent little shout. This guy seems to be scoring very well. Yeah, many goals. Any AA? Yeah, you can get AA as well. Okay. Suzuki, 31 AA. He's capable, but... Okay, yeah. So, Usami definitely gets the nod. So, nice little Gamba stack. And then... I don't think we necessarily need to go Suzuki, because I'm not in love with his scoring, but I'm not in love with any of them. This guy has the best peaks. They are away, which is not a great fixture. So, I am probably then going to resort back to Suzuki just because of the fixture situation. And then Chenan, do we back them against Tokyo? I think they've lost a few players as well, Tokyo, so that could be quite fun. Do we have another good forward though if we use a couple of good Gamba forwards in there? Let me have a look first. And Segikawa could be fine. He could be fine. Noah Destiny. Is this AA? Yeah. I kind of like this, you know. I kind of like putting him in there. And then for the other one, go in Chinan, sorry, Tanny. Obviously, we do have the defensive stack of these, but the Tanny's just printing clean sheets right now, so I really struggle not to play him. And then Anzai's okay. I can get away with that, can't we? Or we just go yeah, I think you probably want to keep Destiny when you for the defensive stack of the third team. I'm gonna assume quite a lot of Jeju cards. Is this AA? Yeah. Extra position is the one that's giving me a bit of a headache. Won't lie. Just catching up on the chat. We're all just helping out XD memes, it looks like. Okay. Who do we go for? Kyogo's back and it makes me happy. Oh yeah, Senamoto's back, isn't he? That is pretty fun. Severette away. That could be quite fun, you know. Maybe we actually go. Maybe we go him. Yeah, let's back him. Let's back him. Go Captain Sekikawa. Let's do that. All these lineups will be obviously put into the Discord after, so you don't need to remember them. They will be popped in there for you. Okay, under 23 and 270 for Alex. Alex has been flying in under 23 recently, haven't you? Devon Gray, McFarlane. Mosquera is the obvious one. Bassett at home. Vargas away. It's got to be Bogusz, hasn't it? Probably Captain Bassett though. That's a very good under 23 side for the weekend. That'll go quite close, I reckon. That'll go quite close. If I had to guess. Let's go Risa. Ooh. Rusnak won't be rested. There's no way. No chance. Ooh, Lassiter, I like that. I like Lassiter for 44. Does that allow us to go Santi? No! We can't go Santi. That's okay. That's okay. Sorry, those allergies have got the better of me again. Okay, Tobe. Let's go. Excuse me. 240 red then. Come on then. Let's get this Hansen away to worst lineup or worst matchup of the season. So that does not help us there. That's Moller, Evian, Sanchez. Ooh. We might have to gamble on Chonier. I say gamble. I just can't see how he doesn't play. He's one of the, like he's a Canadian international playing for Montreal. Like there's just no way he doesn't. Like obviously he played last night. I just don't see why he wouldn't again, you know, in a massive game. Yeah, Chonier's down. I really struggle to see how he doesn't play. So he could be our enabler a little bit for 40. Xander Silva could work. Igvartsen probably works better though, doesn't he? If he starts, 42. Got to fancy him for a DA there. And then 109 left, which leaves us with lots of options in defense. If we go Malin, does that mean we can play somebody like really punchy? Like, do we go... Let's do this. If we go Mela, right, can't we go... $59, that's so annoying. We can't play Mats. Could go Dylan Naylor though, which is not bad. Ollie Sales is okay. Tsunamoto. Yeah, that is a little bit annoying. We're just over the line, aren't we? We're just over. Just catching up on the chat. Yeah, I've heard about that. Tope, cheers for the JPH stuff. Canadian derby. Yeah, I just can't see how he doesn't play. This is where I got stuck too. Wanted MMD, but couldn't quite get all. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have to compromise, aren't we? There's only so much we can do here, realistically. I think it's got to be Nellis, hasn't it? Neelis, sorry. Or Ollie Sniles, or however you pronounce his name. He's in with a Xiao, but like if Cincy were without a Costa again, you've got to fancy Red Bulls at home again. Something like that. What about if we do that? What does 50 get us? 50 gets us JPH, but obviously we don't fancy him to play. Chirios. Ollie Saita. And we're back here then, aren't we? If we do something like this. 40. No, 46, sorry. No, that doesn't really work either. I think Melin, we'll go Melin. Melin's like nice and low, and then it's, I mean, Evian, you've got to play Evian in that fixture. It seems like that's a no-brainer. Then it's just 59. I think I'm drawn back to Neelis. I am. I think it's got to be that. I really do. Sirwan, Tangsvik. I mean, you've got to go Sirwa, haven't you? Jesus. Piton away to Minero is not what we want. Big Michael, is that all AA? It was, that's fun. But you've got Hajam, so we'll be throwing him in. Lunar away, Bro home at home. Suzuki. Mate, do we back the Nipen? Surely Nipen gets in one of these teams, no? Solari at home, that could be fun. Cameron Harper. Ooh, this guy. A mentor. Home to Bromby. It's got to be Solari though, isn't it? If Solari plays, surely to God we go Solari. That's a bit of a no-brainer. Suzuki, Nipen. I don't love Lunar away. It's either Suzuki or Nipen for me. No worries at all, Al. No worries at all, mate. I don't mind Neelis at all. He's so, yeah, he's looking really good. I watched him last night, and he looks solid. Yes, it's tough. Gotta play Suzuki, haven't you? Nipen's class. Yeah, I know. Nipen's on fire. I don't think we can't really back him, you know. I think you've got to back the informed midfielder there. And I still think Suzuki maybe gets the nod. I'm not really seeing too much else that stands out. This guy kind of stands out. A mentor. Like, do we fancy him to pop against Bromby? It's not an easy game, is it, for them? I mean, he got a goal against them last season. Even when they're losing, he's still getting the DA and stuff, which is quite clutch. But you've got to back the fixture, I think. Do I think challenger goalkeepers will go down? Bromby away is so hard, though. I agree. Well, it's Bromby at home, isn't it? Surely they got Bromby at home. Which is not as bad, but I think you've got to back Suzuki, haven't you? Something like that for me. Back Nipen, because he's on form right now. And yeah, I've heard about, I've obviously heard about Ivan Illich going to Zenit. Yeah, I'm not against getting cards from Russia for sure. I think for that price, if he starts, yeah, he could be class. He could be really good. Yeah, really, really good. Good price as well. Yeah, I don't mind the Illich shout. I don't mind that at all. I really like it, actually. Okay, dear Egan. What have we got? All-Star and Xiao Classic. I mean, John McCarthy's probably our best bet if we're talking All-Star. Manafar away. Wow, some big scores by this guy, by the way. Fair play. Glessons. Hollinghead. I mean, Wagner's the obvious one, isn't it? Have we got any Lucho news? That's something that I'm interested in. Obviously, we know he was like out yesterday, but I haven't seen anything on... I haven't really looked, if I'm being honest, but I haven't really seen anything on Twitter about his availability. Do we know any more? I mean, he has him in. I think he has him in. Yeah, Claudinho's class. They're different players, though. Claudinho and... sorry, I didn't mean to go into it quicker. Claudinho and Illich, like, they're completely different players. To be honest. Like, if Acosta's alive, then obviously we are... Wow. He's named MLS captain. Go on. MLS All-Star captain. Go on, the boy. Go on, the boy. No, it doesn't look like there's much info. Okay. Oh, we'll have to just go without him for now. Vargas definitely gets in. Here's my boy Ivan Angulo. I mean, Gustavo has to get in here, doesn't he? Manafar got a wicked matchup. Do we just go Manafar here actually instead and use Wagner in Challenger? I feel like that's what we're going to want to do, aren't we? Cecilia. Quintero as well has been on a tear. Some wicked options here, really. Really good options. You've got back Cecilia, haven't you? Give him the armband as well. Challenger Classic. Who have we got here then? Angulo's got to be in with a shout as well after his display yesterday again. So you either go Fry. I think I would go Fry actually. And just not go Buanga here. Go like Santi or Rusnak. Santi, Rusnak. Yeah, I can get behind Rusnak. That's still a solid team. Very solid team. A UB contender in season and then challenger in season. I'm guessing that's limited. Okay. Kobe have a great matchup. Kobe looks like the play there, doesn't it? Do we have a defender to go with him? It doesn't look like we... we have Thula, but he hasn't really been on it, has he? Lee Obredan away. Is this all AA? No. It looks like he was rested the game before, so let's back him. Let's back him this time round. Back Muto up front, and then we've got Shotani, Nakano. He's losing lots of duels, isn't he, there? think I would just back Segikawa as an X, just as a non-in-season card. And then for Challenger, what do we want then? Calendar at home. Portland are decent though. Chicago not too much, but I am going to back into Miami there. Wagner, no-brainer. Ricky Puig, no-brainer. Cucho Rossi. That team is ridiculous, by the way. That's literally the best team you can get this weekend, I would say. By a mile. Matchup-wise as well. Portil Shrew. Portil Shrew. Okay, what we got going on here then? Challenger in-season limited. Matt Freeze, Sirois, Galice, Jardim, Salentano, Nick Hagan. Let's go Hagan. Ooh, we got the Bromby boys involved as well. Like it. I like it. So we're going to need a few in-season boys here, aren't we, to make up for Kai Wagner. Kamungo. Okay, that might not be too wise to do. Yeah, so we might have to not play Wagner then. Or, yeah. Yeah, we might not be allowed to play Wagner, but that's okay. Could go Amundsen, that works. And then Acosta, we don't know if he's going to play, is the issue with him. We need somebody in the season, don't we? Valenzuela, I don't love the thought of that. Awubido, the same. Yeah, struggling for another in-season card here. Obviously, Acosta would be it. But unfortunately, we don't know if he's going to be alive or not. So, can't really take the risk there. Isn't it? That is... Might have to go double defensive stack. And do it that way. And then Challenger Classic. This team will look probably a bit better just because we have way more flexibility in season and not being in season or whatever. Mora away. Might have to be Felipe Mora. Away to LA. Sirois. Might have to be Sirois in that Toronto derby. Actually, no, let's go Freeze. Fancy his AA to be half decent there, and then we could go Geordie. I don't mind. Yeah, that seems actually pretty solid. Very solid. Okay, direct 240 rare. Yeah, 240 rare. Okay, Big Stoves in goal. Elliott at the back. I'll tell you what though, we do have Brandon Bai. Brandon Bai gonna start. He subbed last night. If we think he starts, and that would allow us to do a lot more up front. I guess we don't even maybe need to do it. Tyberibo has been on fire. Be nice to fit in Rusnak, but yeah, I guess we could actually. If we go by, that's 58 left. That's more than enough. Could even get an Artur in there, who's pretty solid. Guess we don't even need to go somebody that low, but I don't think we have any 1/8s above him. Solid 240. That is a solid 240 if I've ever seen one. Okay, Kalina away, Petroli away, Galisa at home, Unsigned away. I think I might have to back. I'm going to back Kalina there. Wagner. Facundo. Yeah, we're back for Facundo. He was quiet last night, but redemption season for him. We'll go Abada. He's looked pretty sharp recently, Abada. Young Flack. Who have we got here that could pop? Michael could do okay. Aguirre signed for Boca. That's fun. Lewis Morgan. Simsia could be quite fun as well. Let's go Simsia. Let's do that. That's a fun team. Back the Simsia. Next is Drake, under 23 and challenger for you, sir. Celentano. Malanda. Bassett. Ooh. Esmir at home to Dallas. That might be quite fun. Yeah, I don't mind that, you know. And then Gutierrez, Vargas, Abada again. Did he come off the bench? No, he started. Wow. Double attack stack. Let's do it. Let's do it. Challenger Classic. Got to back Kalina again, haven't we? We've got to back him again. Big Thiago Silva. I think we'll throw Aleo in there. Aliu in there, sorry. Okay, that is yours then, Drake. Skimpy. Skimpy wants contender and challenger. Little Drake calendar, great fixture. Glessons, great fixture. Oyeda, not the best fixture. Pick out, good fixture. That definitely works. That's not a bad team. That's not a bad team, Skimpy. All the bestest we can, mate. Milan. Okay, Drake calendar. Yarbrough got benched last night as well, didn't he? That was something to keep an eye out for. Big Yarbs. Wasn't it like Jackson started or something? Trabzonspor approach Rangers for Tavernier. Wow. Ooh, I wonder if how much Trabzonspor would have to spend on him. Be a hefty fee, wouldn't it? Be a hefty old fee, that one. Ooh, JMO, and we've got to throw Rusnak in there, haven't we? Two really good teams there, by the way. I don't understand the Rusnak thing. Is that... He's not... He's not suspended, is he? Surely not. No, he's in. Fair enough. Okay, Bonesy. What have we got? All-Star Limited. Big Kim. Fry. Petroli. Got a back Kim there, haven't you? I know we're going to have some really nice midfielder options. Okay, Teixeira. Peter Joule. Matt Moller. Nazario. Or Cecilia. I'm gonna back Nazario there. I'm gonna back Nazario. And then... for contender, let's go Cecilia. Got some wicked mid options. Some really nice mid options. Maximienko, wow, what a throwback he is. He is one hell of a throwback. Little Hajam in defense, and then we either go Peter Zul or Quintero. Probably Quintero, isn't it? Probably give him the armband as well. He deserves it. Great start to the season for the boy. Couple million. 32, only got 1 year left. Fair enough. Yeah, I can see how that checks out. Aspel. Connor wants. What does Connor want? 240 and 270 rare. Don't use Orlando Yamane as they're locked in. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Okay. Song away. Cassio's probably too high out 15, isn't he, to get him involved in anything there. I remember when Koga was an absolute beast. He was such a good scorer for a long time. Nishio still around. Wow, he's a throwback. Nishio. He is a throwback. Bikaram. Oblyakov, that could be quite fun. Away to Rostov. I don't mind that. Joseph Martinez. I don't think we can fit Gustavo in, can we, realistically? I don't think that's going to work. I mean, Koga still scores okay. Ah, maybe it can work, actually. 46. Surely we can make that work. 47. 47. Hey, yo, so has he gone to the Olympics yet? Isaka? Does Isaka work? That might work. 270. Casio or Song? We'll do Song. Joseph Martinez. Got loads left over here, haven't we? Plenty of room for maneuver. Nobody like massively stands out, honestly. This guy's not bad. Probably go Xiao just for the safety element, honestly. I'll call that one there. Okay, Jonah. Challenger Rare Classic. Come on then, Steve Clark or Yarborough. Let's get the... I tell you what, the Houston midfielders love to score well, don't they? Fair play to them. Ooh, Simsia. I like that. I like the Simsia play. A little differential in there, and then 240, sorry. Yarborough leaves us with a lot of room, which is fun. Diviev's quite a fun one as well. I don't think we're going to need... Well, maybe we will. What's that? 56 left. Plenty, isn't it? Plenty of room. Larson. Double forward. I don't mind it. I don't mind if we do. Lucha going to play or not? I do see him in expected lineups. I'm being very cautious on Lucha right now. Very cautious. Until I see any information, I'm not touching him, to be honest. XD memes, it sounds like you just need to, do the essence, mate. I feel like this conversation's going on for far too long. Get it done. Get the essence done. Okay, Lunic. Contender Super Rare Classic. Okay, that's a fun one. That is a fun one. Then All-Star Rare / Contender Rare. Okay. Ooh, Manifar Super Rare. Jesus Christ, that is punchy, isn't it? Wow. Now this is a fucking gallery and a half. Jesus Christ. This is bonkers. Berich away. Got back Nazario, haven't we? Yeah, this lineup is absolutely stupid, by the way. Let's double it up and go Contender Classic as well. See what you've got going on there, because I'm sure there's a few nice little gems in here as well. You know what, can we actually just double it up? Vertical stack season? Yeah, we're vertical stack season in it. We have to. Come on. 2 first places. To be fair though, Wu Li, we've got to play Wu Li, haven't we? Let's just mix it up and go Wu Li instead of Nazario. And then for the extra player. Jesus Christ, this is mental. Let's go Gustavo as well. That is the craziest team I've ever seen in my life. Actually fucking nuts. F playing contenders when you've got to play up against that. You won't catch me dead in that division. Jesus Christ, that is stupidly good. That is actually bonkers. I've never seen a gallery like that. In contenders only, That condensed. With that much quality. Bloody mental. Fair play though. Love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, Wagner. It's got to be Kai Wagner there, hasn't it? Hector, Lord, Bogusz, Rusnak. I'm back in Puig at home. I think he's going to be right up for that one. I think I'm going to go Buanga. Not Buanga, sorry. No, I'm not going to go Morris. I don't like Morris. Just in case the LA stuff does go off, we'll have to throw Buanga in there. And then 270 for Christov. What have we got cooking for 270? Kalina 61 feels a bit too much. Let's go Fry. So it kind of gives us a bit of a hedge on if Buanga does well or not. Martin Oyeda's been on fire, hasn't he? 47. I think that might work for us. We've got loads of room left. Probably too much room. Realistically, right? We could get somebody a little bit punchier than Oyeda if we wanted. But doesn't necessarily mean they're going to outscore him. That's just... Could go Xiao Paulo, but does he really outscore Oyeda? I don't really know. Don't need to go Tyberiba really, do we? We could go somebody a bit punchier again. We might as well use up what we've got. Veroni was... What was Veroni's situation? I'm pretty sure... If we're going to play Rusnak, let's play Morris. I've just decided. And then 48. Yeah, you know what? We're going all Xiao. We're going Xiao till we die there. Oh, wait there. I've done that wrong. Can't be Xiao till we die because we are 10 points. 10 points over. Oh, yeah, we can go Oyeda. That works. I love that. Yeah, I really like that. Let's Captain Oyeda. I do like a bit of that. Lunic, no worries, mate. When does Road to Glory start? In a couple of weeks, mate. Wow, Sharky got Carl Walker. That's awesome, mate. Well done. That's really good. Jason ZA1. 3 challengers. Can they be in season as well, I guess? Maybe. Hopefully. Gould at home feels quite fun if we can get that going. Rossi. And then we need somebody in season, don't we? Oyeda. Then we'll do a little classic. We'll go Freeze. No, actually, we'll keep Freeze because he's... We'll go Marashin. Noah Ely. We'll do another in-season lineup after this, probably. Tell you what, though, I was just thinking then. Let's keep Brian. Let me. I'm gonna keep Brian White with Rossi, with Gould. I think that might be our best bet with that one. Just in case the double DA, you don't want to miss out on that. I don't think. Let's do another in season actually. So you've still got like Rossi, Freeze, Noah Ely, Jackson Reagan. Yeah, let's go Jackson Reagan. Rusnak, and then we'll go Hector. Bogush. Gressel might be quite fun. We'll go Avston, Bogush, Hollinghead. Buanga? Doesn't feel terrible at all. I did 3 lineups there. I didn't mean to do 3. I guess Jason's got away with 1. I forgot I rebuilt the first one. Okay, Daniel. Starting fresh. 1 limited challenger in season. Okie dokie. I know there's going to be a little Ricky Pooge in here somewhere. There he is. Cucho. Do we know if there'll be any big teams from Challenger that will not be licensed? I mean, you can go into the license page, mate, and have a little look. All the information will be there for you. It's all there for you. There's like a license tab, isn't there, on Sorare? Double up on the Ricky Pooges. I really like our stand there. Raheem Edwards, I'm not fancying that, to be honest. Are we sure we don't have a better forward than that? Ramirez, Gomez, Santi Moreno might be okay. Bongo's kind of fun as well, though. You know what, we'll back Bongo there. We'll back Bongo. Then, Bois. 2 challenger in season. So we'll go Fry, Andrade, Rusnak, Morris, and Reagan. And then for the second team, we'll go Nuhu. Actually, we'll go Alex Roldan, Xiao Paulo. What happened to Peter Musa last night? Did he get injured? I saw he scored, but I didn't think much went wrong with him. We got English Aussie. What we got going on here? Contender Classic and Cap 240. Ooh, Tanny is pretty fun there, isn't he? Gotta back the Tanny right now. Gotta back the Tanny. And then 240. Lowest L15 might help us out a little bit there. That works. Actually, we'll Captain Hagelskia, however you pronounce his name. And that works like that. Next up is Jonathan, who is deeply saddened in that Daniel Peretz has been announced injured for the Olympics, which is bitterly annoying. Real killer that is, isn't it? Real killer. We got a back Tyberiba right now. Guy's on flames. Absolute flames. 50 gets us... $50 doesn't get us westward, but that's okay. Captain Big Tie. Tie Baribo. Throw Ellie Dasser in there. Here we go. Magnus Mattsson. Ooh. 45? What does that get us? It gets us Baribo, which actually might work. That is a hell of a 240 limited. And then Tom Lawrence, and then we've got Stan. I think that'll be us, lads, to be fair. Tom wants all-star rare. Tom always has a good all-star rare, I know that. I know from experience Tom always has a good little all-star rare team. I guess should Camilo Vargas be back this weekend? I guess he should be, shouldn't he? Guess he should be. Eduardo away. Was this off the bet? Wow, that's in 90 minutes. They lost 5-1 to be fair, which doesn't help. He's going to do it, isn't it? Ooh, we've got Paulo Diaz. Got to fit Diaz in, haven't we? All-Star and then Contender Classic. Hoyos. Lucas Hoyos. Got a back Cecilia, haven't we? He's been back to the 9s today, hasn't he, Cecilia, in this line of building process? Magnus Mattsson in 220 can't be legal, I know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Veroni's injury, mate. Addy, I'm not sure, mate. Yeah, not too sure. Next up, we've got Big Stan. How long have we been going? Hour and 10 minutes, sorry. 2 Contender Classics. Come on then. Nishikawa. Come on, the boy. Need a big performance this weekend from him. Him and the team. Big time. Otherwise, he's going down in my estimations, and I'm just not too happy about it. Looking forward to the SD button coming out, though. That'll be fun. I don't think I should have played Sekikawa, actually. I need to take that one back. If I did play him, because, yeah, I know Stan likes to play the Kashima boys all together, so I need to go back and take out Big Seki. I don't know why it gets rid of the name a lot of the time, but it really bugs me out, SD, when it does that. Alright, that is all the lineup building done. I'll just show you a little glimpse of what I've got going on. I don't think I've built anything out. Maybe I have, but I don't think so. No. It's only one Super goalie this weekend. We've got a couple of rare goalies between mainly MLS and a few contender boys, but not too many. But well, I was bitterly close to hitting the threshold midweek, like middle threshold. 14 points off is just going to murder me. So I'm a bit gutted about that, if I'm being honest. Campbell came off the bench. Did 9 AA in 8 minutes, actually, which is fucking good going by him. But, yeah, obviously not enough. And, yeah, this was equally as painful. DMP Andrade. I don't know if you've seen the Montreal free kick that was conceded by New York Red Bulls, but this should have been a clean sheet for New York Red Bulls. The free kick was just so lucky how the first one went in. Obviously they scored a second or whatever. But yeah, just random stuff happening. I mean, this was so annoying as well. In 240, the Russell. It's a really, really rough midweek, to be honest. Really rough. Lots of DMP. Like, a lot of these were just throwaway teams, but like the two 240s and the 2 in-season challenges is where I was, obviously aiming to do something, and it wasn't to be. But lads, help me out with my 240 here then. So obviously I have 2 of the Montreal boys who have really low L15s in Chonier and Campbell. So those really do help me like play a Matson or a whoever else. So yeah, I mean, what's wrong with? Did he get sent off injured? Ooh, okay, that's worrisome. But yeah, big game for Montreal. I've got Piton playing against Bruno Fuge, which is a little bit annoying. I don't have to play Chonier, really. I could probably get away with Araujo, but 51 points only gets me like not that many other options. It gets me a Kubo, but I'm not in love with that at all. Reynoso's 52, which is annoying. I could go Ramos Mingo, but if I don't go Araujo and I go Chonier, 58 points gets me an Avstan, which would be pretty nice. I would get, I think that's a decent. Yeah, Campbell has to be in. Yeah, for sure. Campbell does have to be in if we think he starts. As does, I think, Chonier, honestly. Because then that allows me to have, like, 2 punchy, extra/forward players. I could go Fuchs instead of... Or Fuchs, whatever his name is, instead of Avstan. But yeah, that's basically the setup. Is if we think Montreal play Chonier Campbell. And if so, then that kind of allows me to do that. Which obviously I would be trying to go for the top, the middle threshold, sorry. Thoughts on selling all my summer cards and buying European under 23 cards? I mean, your buying power decreases, right? Because the summer cards are like not as summery anymore. So, whatever you sell them for and you buy the under 23 equivalents to, like, you are going to lose buying power, in some ways. But if that's what you want to do, I mean, it's up to you. Like, it all depends on how much fun you think you'll get out of that, which... yeah, exactly. Completely up to you. But yeah. I will have a little look at... Did Quinny sell his Ivan Illich? Yeah, I kind of don't mind the price of Illich there. Yeah, I think this was Quinny's, wasn't it? Yeah. Ah, so that's how he got the Silison. I think he could be really good at Zenit. He's got a good chance. He's got a half decent chance. Probably just get a rare though, realistically, but yeah. Keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on that one. But yeah, as far as any other teams go, I mean, Challenger in season is obviously where I like to do a little bit of business, but I'm not really in love with any of my main options really. Like a lot of my good players, like I just won that Buanga, but he's playing against Xiao this weekend, so I'm in a weird situation there. I really hope Felipe Anderson. He came on off the bench last night, lads. Have a look at this. This was more than... I think he lost a tackle, but he did have a double-double. But it obviously got taken away. He was on like over 26 AA, I think, at one point. Shot on target, attempted assist in 20 minutes as well. So you'd like to think that he starts this weekend. Any under 23 action? Yeah, good point. I could put something out. Yeah, I could. I don't think it would result in a whole lot. But yeah, I could throw Brady, either one of the... Oh, but is O'Hata gone to the Olympics? I think he has. But let's just call it, yeah, Rare Brady. Could go Naipan. And then, yeah, Simsia. I mean, yeah, it's not a terrible team. I'm not... Does Bryce Duke play? I think Bryce Duke comes in for this game. He came off the bench last night. Surely he comes in this game. No, they haven't got him in. Disappointing. I could go Barry L, but I don't think it's a great game. I keep missing out on these Diego Gomez games, but I think he's going away to the Olympics as well. So yeah, it'd probably have to be Barry L. Which, yeah, not a good matchup. So, I mean, it's an okay team. I'm not gagging to play it, but I probably will play it. Don't watch the J-League anymore because of work, but I don't mind selling them for under 23s. I mean, yeah, if you're happy to do it, Sigerson, if it fits your like way of playing, then yeah, be my guest. I don't have any sort of negatives to say about that at all, mate. Yeah, you do that 100%. But yeah, in season, this game week basically looks like this. I could just go two really punchy Brazilian. Like I could go Felipe Anderson and Luis Araujo, both with really good matchups. It's not going to come up as that good of a score because of the Rusnak situation, but yeah, that's definitely possible. And then in like my, well, yeah. Ideally, we have Lucho Acosta, right? But I don't know if we're going to have him. Because if I don't play Lucho there, that gives me an issue then because my next team, which would be this team, is playing against Lucho. So I need to fit Lucho in that first team realistically. And then Buanga goes in this team to hedge against the first team, right? And then we could maybe go Rusnak again. So yeah, I do really need Acosta to play, ideally. But we'll see. We'll see. Lads, I'm going to love you and leave you there. I think I'm going to do a bit of editing. And, yeah, I need to figure out all that Discord stuff that we added to the Discord earlier. The important Sorare info text channel. I think that'll be a little good resource for any members, I guess, in general that are looking into, you know, finding out information about whatever leagues and stuff. But yeah, I need to edit, and I'm going to listen to Sorare Andrews as well. So, lads, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for all, however many of you have been in here for the last hour and 22 minutes. Yeah, really do appreciate it. Catch you for the deadline stream tomorrow, if you're around, on Quinny's channel. And yeah, lads, honestly, appreciate you more than you can imagine. I'll see you very, very soon.